Morning, peoples. Right, let me get myself round here. Okay, hello. Now, I'm having to be a bit careful here because Tom's laying down here in the sunshine. Talk about make yourself at home. Love him lots. But there we go. Sunshine, loveliness. Have to say, I was a bit chilly when I got up this morning. Hence this. No doubt it will get stripped off in a bit, especially if I have a moment. Oh, sorry, Tom. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Happy cat. Right, now, how did you all get on? What did we do? What did we do? We did log cabin, didn't we? Yeah. It was that there strange log cabin. Now, oh, he's moved. Good. Okay, here we are. Right. So, log cabin. Now, hopefully you've all managed something, be it perfect or imperfect or a bit lopsided or indeed something other than log cabin. Who knows, so long as it was good. I had a message from Helen. Love your idea of including another. Ideal. We like this a lot. Lovely to natter yesterday. Okay, so there's that one. Now, strippy thing. As I say, I did this for my Thursday evening ladies a good few years ago. They said to me, oh, we want to make a quilt, don't know what to make, don't know what, don't know where. So anyway, I sort of said, well, okay, each week we'll do a different block that I know that they hadn't done before. And so I landed up making up a few as we went. And that was actually our first mystery quilt, a good few years ago now, in the same way as we're doing this really. But I included this one block that I actually thought was quite okay. Apparently not. So we're going to have another go, okay? So basically, it's lots of strips, okay? So in effect, you're going to land up with 12, possibly 13 strips to make up your block. Simple enough. But each strip is made up of odds and sods, okay? So whatever size, doesn't matter. So long as it's in your colour range, that will do. I've included my tie colour in the first one there. Okay, so that would be my first strip, right? So then I'd come to my second strip. Now, whatever I finish one end with, okay, I start the next one with the same fabric. Okay, is that good? So I've got a piece of it here. So I've got a long bit that will sort of go in under there. Lovely. I can then make that up with whatever, it doesn't matter. When I get to this end, and I'll cut it to size, 12.5 inches. Yeah, 12.5 because that's got your seam allowance, all right? So when you get to this end again, whatever you finish that strip with, start the next one with it. So it gives it a bit of continual flow. That's all. Didn't really think that was overly difficult. When apparently it comes to actually doing it, it's a bit interesting. What you could do, if you don't fancy doing it that way, make yourself one great long chain of fabric and then just cut off 12.5, 12.5, 12.5. Join them all together lengthways. Right, so I've cut these all at 1.5 inch wide, okay, and at whatever length my bits have been. All right, so I'll cut a whole load up there ready to go, and I'm going to put them all together later. Hopefully I've got enough there. If not, I might have to cut a few more. It's not the end of the world. If you happen to land up with one strip the whole length, that's all right. If you like it, doesn't matter. Fabulous. Yeah, so that's it basically. And you're going to land up with all these sort of strips joined together. When you're sorry, when you're rejoining your strips, don't forget, like we said the other day, all right? So we would join down one side, all right? And then when you get to join your next one, join it coming back up the other way, and then we join it down that way, and then across one, and up one. All right, like we would Bargello. I know I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll keep repeating this, no doubt, for forevermore. That's too early in the day, see? It stops things twisting, all right? So when you're with your machining, especially if you've got long strips to do, tunter through the machine, and you get next to and we don't realise that actually we're probably putting a very, very slight skew on it as we're going, depending how we hold our fabric. Yeah, some might go that way, some might go that. But if you did that constantly in the same direction over a whole load of strips, your whole piece of fabric will end up doing that, or possibly that, which we don't want. So by doing that one way and then doing that the other way, it all evens it out and you get this nice piece of fabric. Okay, so it's a bit of a Bargello thing. If you're into making Bargello, always one side up, t'other down, and it all comes out lovely. All right, so that's today's task. Hopefully quite easy, right? So we start with one colour. Well, actually I started with this colour and I came across here. All right, and so my next strip I will start this side with this colour and then come all the way along, and then whatever I finish this end with, I'll start that end of the next one with, and it just sort of keeps it flowing. All right, and we want to finish at a 12.5 inch square like all the others. That'll include your seam allowance. All right, so we're cutting 1.5 inch strips, joining them all together. Lovely block. It'll actually and should complement your log cabin quite nicely in the balance of things when we get to put all these blocks together. The other thing you could do if you really fancied it, make them all a bit bigger, and then when you come to cutting your block, instead of having strips that way, you could turn them and have them diamond shape in a diamond. That could be quite nice. See, I'm gone off on a tangent again. There's hundreds of things you could be doing. Anyway, so that's your challenge for today. Nice little block going on there. Right, strippy thing I call that. And again, there's probably one out there somewhere by somebody that I've never heard of, and I do apologise if that's the case, but that's just a bit of a fun one. All right, there we go. And I said thank you to Helen. Right, just a couple of little notices for what oh, there we go. I'm gonna stop at that point. My thought just went off on. I thought, no, that's possibly not appropriate. I'll keep quiet. Small shops. All right, there's a lot of us little shops out and about. And I would say in this awful time, please support us little shops. We're posting out wherever we can. And I know if I'm having to go shopping and you're en route, I'm happy to drop on your doorstep if that's appropriate. Obviously staying within the confines and the boundaries that we've all been laid down. But we're all out there trying to do our little bit for you and posting stuff. So if there's anything you're needing, please don't be afraid to ask, because I've probably got some here somewhere. I do know that I teach over in St Austell every Monday, and Sewing Fabric Rachel over there, she's certainly posting out. She's on eBay and Facebook, but she's doing a good thing. She's doing telephone orders 9 till 12, okay, and then posting or delivering, whichever's appropriate. So that's over in St Austell at Sewing Fabric. I know online, certainly Cow Quilts, Kaleidoscope Book People, Kaleidoscope Quilts, they're posting out all sorts of lovely Moda stuff. You've got Panicos up in Stockton. Do you know what? There's people all over the place, and we're all small and we're all doing our bit. So don't forget us. If we can help, we will help. All right. So there we go. Oh, I got told off yesterday. I am so sorry, Yanish. Apparently I didn't change my back display. Okay, so I'm going to move myself out of your way. And today we've got Moonlight Daisies. Okay, you've got some butterflies and things going on there. This one is purposely lopsided, but actually it balances because of different equidistant type things that are going on in the colourway. It was one of my playtime ones. This particular sample, although obviously is my design and by direction, was made by Carol for me. Thank you, Carol. Because I don't actually get a lot of time to do these things. And do you know what, that's another thing. When I started these the other day, I thought I'm going to have loads of time to catch on all the things I needed to catch up on. It's not happening. I'm spending all my time talking to you lot. Which, do you know what is fabulous? I've got a whole thing goes on all day long, this little bit, and then I'll put it up. And that takes a bit of doing sometimes with this YouTube thing. Get that all sorted, spread that all over the place, and then answer all your questions, post out. And do you know what? My days have suddenly become full again. Fabulous. Thank you, folks. But yeah, so anyway, so Carol's made this sample. If you do fancy a pattern, it's over on abbyann.com on my website in my shop. and I can post it if you would like. So there we are. Sorry guys. All right, happy now? Yeah, there we go. So that's my told off and all put right, hopefully. Right, now we're getting down to the exercise bit, folks. And are all your friends okay? Is everybody all well? I hope so. Now, exercise. I found myself, and I am going to admit to this, this is hysterical because those that know me know I don't dance. It's really not my thing. Unless I've actually had an absolute skinful, in which case the ladies in Ireland know very well, yeah, hello. Yes, I can dance. But yesterday, after I'd finished all of this, and I was stood in the cupboard doorway here in the sunshine, it was very lovely. Paul had some music on in the other room. I found myself jigging in the sunshine. That's hysterical. And I thought, oh, does this count as exercise? And I thought possibly not, because it was sort of walking on the spot, really, probably. But I was jigging. Just try it. It's actually quite fun. Didn't mean to do that. Totally by accident. Ideal. All right. So yeah, a little bit jigging. How's your tidying? Yeah, I'm in trouble in a couple of places with that, aren't I? I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sure things will reappear. I'm sure of it. Having said that, if it's things that you don't want to reappear and you're looking for excuses, blame me. I've got no problem with that. Nice broad shoulders going on here. I can't find it. Abby made me tidy it up, so I can't do it. I can appreciate this. It's not a problem. Yeah, good by me. Right, so that's actually just a quick whisker today. New thingy doofy, what's it? Okay. Don't forget, anybody wanting double snuggle applique patterns, do message me or email me. I've had a couple in this morning and I'll send you those patterns, okay, for you to carry on with. That'd be good. So tomorrow we'll look at how this has gone on. Questions on a postcard, don't forget. And double snuggle next block. Think it's number 7. Can't remember. Don't know what it is. I'll do a bit of research before then for you. Is that good? Okay, so there we are. Happiness is, everybody. Sunshine. Be nice. Be happy. Enjoy your fabric. Talk to it. Stroke to it. Don't forget.